and Hannah Moore
on camera. So today we are talking about the Tabernacle.
So this took us about 4 weeks to build. We came together over the weekends and we slapped it together piece by piece. And now it's finally ready to present. So we are ready to present it. So I think we're going to start with the furniture. And the first piece of furniture that we worked on was the table for unleavened bread. This was pretty significant to the Tabernacle. It basically held, and what I mean by that was its purpose was to hold 12 pieces of bread that were like secluded to only be eaten to by the priest. So it was excluded for the rest of everybody, and it was made out of acacia wood and pure gold, overlaid with pure gold. And you find that that is very common building instructions for most of the furniture in the Tabernacle.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about the altar of burnt offerings. So an altar is a structure in which offerings are made to God. An altar also means the slaughter, which that's what they do to the animals. And it's made out of acacia wood and gold, and the acacia wood is overlaid with brass or bronze. This material was symbolized by the Old Testament.
Next, we're going to talk about the altar of incense. And so this measured at about a cubit in breadth, a cubit wide, and 2 cubits high. It had 2 poles coming out of the outside, and it was big, like a big rectangular shape. It was built out of acacia wood and overlaid with pure gold. Just like I said, that was a very common instructions for building things in the Tabernacle. What they did on the altar of incense was they would basically just make sacrifices of incense to God, and so they would burn the incense on the altar and season it with salt. They would do this twice a day daily, once in the evening and once in the morning.
Okay, so the Ark of the Covenant is a wooden chest with gold containing 2 cherubims and 2 stone tablets of the 10 Commandments. It represented God's place on earth, and if anyone were to touch it, they would be struck dead on the spot.
Okay, so the bronze basin was basically just a basin, and it was made out of bronze, obviously, and it was used to cleanse yourself before you entered the Tabernacle. And this was very interesting to me personally because you don't typically like bathe yourself before you go to church, and so that just really tells you how significant and how holy and special the Tabernacle was, like compared to any other church.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about the lampstand. Because God left very specific direct instructions for the building of the lampstand, we can assume it was important. God told the Israelites that the lampstand should be made out of solid gold with gold almond blossoms. The Hebrew word for almond sounds very similar to the word for watchman, meaning the lampstand represents watching.
Alright, so now that we've covered all of the furniture, now we're ready to describe all of the elements and their significance to the Tabernacle as well. So I think that we can start with the fence. We put up the pillars, we painted them gold, right? And we did the tips in silver. And then we outlined the entire fence with all the 12 sons of, with all the 12 sons of Jacob. So we've got Gad, Simeon, Reuben, Levi, Joseph, Benjamin, Dan, Asher, Naphtali, and last but not least, Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun. Maybe at least.
Okay. And so what about
and then the worshipers. Yeah. And then also we made the worshipers and the priests. So we made these 2 cute little worshipers, and they come to offer their sacrifice. And then this is our little priest, and you can't see from that angle, so I'll just turn this around. Maybe you'll be able to see a little better. But he has his little gold breastplate right here, and he's clothed in white, and he's obviously leading the entire burning of the sacrifice. And then, what else?
worshipers?
Yes, the worshipers. And so I already covered that.
Okay, so then we have the little roof for the Tabernacle. It has linen, ram skin, goat hair, and goat skin, as you can see, and it fits right over the top of the tabernacle.
Yeah, and one more thing, the linen was specifically directed to be made out of fine cloth, like yarn, of scarlet, blue, and violet. Just a tip I thought
Okay.
in there.
And then we have the glory cloud. We like this. and then we have sand on the bottom. We spray glued it and then we just sprinkled sand all over.
We also have the compass rose, which was used to show you which direction the tabernacle was supposed to face. It was facing east. And little red curtains
Yes,
with
and
the
they
cherubim on
separate.
it, and they separate the holy of holies from the rest of the tabernacle.
Yes, and that concludes our tabernacle. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and we'll turn it into you.
Not if you had a choice for
March 10th.
watching it or not. You kind of had to.
All right.
Thank you, Mr.
Bye.